EmEz and tune in to the sit down.
Doesn't do it easy. That's what I'm doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sit down. It's your guy EmEz. This afternoon, across from me is international musician Mapy. Right? Did I say that correctly?
Exactly. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
I heard that you just came from Haiti.
Yes, exactly. I was performing on a cruise. It's a festival on the sea. It's a soca festival.
Okay.
And from Miami to Haiti. Yeah.
But why would it not be compa?
I just want to dance compa.
Compa's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I love compa. I
Like-
love dancing.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Réunion Island, which is a French colony, a French island next to Madagascar, South Africa.
I love your accent.
Thank you.
I would just want to say that I love. I have one of the interns from Angie Martinez show. Jasmine, come here. Let's hear your accent.
He gonna say I'm ghetto, but I'm not. I'm from New Orleans, though.
Okay.
See how that sounds so like. Anyways, what instruments do you play?
I play the violin. That's the main instrument I play.
When did you start playing the violin?
Oh, I was 6 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, I was very young, but I didn't want to play the violin first. I just wanted to play guitar or.
Guitar? That's not
Yes.
that's not feminine.
That's why.
Because it's a big ass guitar.
But that's fun. I wanted to play the guitar to have fun to play later to play on the beach and sing Bob Marley songs.
Ah! Do you smoke weed?
No, I'm perfect.
Yes. Okay. All right. We won't talk about that. When did you decide that you want to play the violin for like a career?
Oh, for a career I feel like it was after 5 years practicing and struggling playing the violin.
Uh-huh.
I decided that I wanted to become a professional violinist, but I was still a student, and that it became my dream. And but it wasn't that easy. After graduating from the School of Music in Paris, I really struggled in the classical music industry in France.
Why classical?
Because I didn't really like to become a classical musician. I've always been listening to hip hop or reggae, soca, or the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And but in France, in Paris, where I grew up, to be a violinist, to become a professional violinist, you have to play classical music. So I was booked first to play classical music.
Where was the first place you were booked in?
Oh, it was the first place. It was a TV show in France. It was it's like America Got Talent, but it's
Gotcha.
different.
Gotcha.
So I was performing with artists. I was background
Yeah.
musicians, and yeah, that was the first time I was booked.
What was your first time being booked in the States, in the United States?
Last year, because I've always been dreaming of coming in the country to be able to play hip hop, but I couldn't do it before.
But see, this is my problem, right? Because I feel like artists that are just in the States make good money. But if you can become an international star, that the money and bread is forever. Like, so why did you feel like you had to come to the States? Because if you were a big star out there, why would you come here?
Because of the culture, because the hip hop culture, that's what I like, and also I was in France. In France, I started to perform as a hip hop violinist like 5 years ago. I was performing like everywhere, and also in the French Caribbean, I was booked because I was also playing reggae, dancehall, and but I wanted more because my audience on social media was more American than French, but I couldn't come before. As a French artist, it's not easy to be able to get a visa to come in the country.
Really?
Yes. I want to talk about it because...
Go ahead.
Yeah. So it took almost a year for me. I had a lot of opportunities in the country, like bookings, and I couldn't come just because I wasn't able to get a visa, an artist visa, to perform here.
What's the difference between an artist visa and just a regular person's visa?
An artist visa is for a musician, an artist, to be able to perform as an artist in the country. So that's I'm coming to the country to be a musician only, and because you can't you can get there's a visa for everything. So mine was my musician, and that one is one of the most difficult to get because they choose you need to be like the best in your own country first, so they can
recognize you.
They recognize you.
Gotcha.
You need to prove yourself in your own country before the U.S. embassy gave you.
The United States sucks.
It was hard, but I'm here. Now.
Yeah, congratulations for coming. Trump is getting everybody the fuck up out of here soon. Let's just sit down. She got EmEz, Mapy's in the building. When did you know you were a big star? When was the moment you were like, all right, I made it? Because you were on the Ellen show, and that's out of here.
Oh, wow. I still don't think I made it.
That's a lie. Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Nobody goes to the Ellen show and don't make it.
No, but it was like a dream too. It's something that I wrote one day. I want to be on the Ellen show.
Don't lie.
No, for real.
Ellen, that was one of your goals.
That was one of my goals. That just a dream, you know. Sometimes you have dreams. It looks stupid, but that one was on the list. So when it happened, I just couldn't believe it. Because I was like, no, it was just a dream. It's like being in the country, coming in the country, and becoming a professional violinist. It was a dream. I stopped playing the violin for 3 years. I was working in the corporate world just because I felt like it couldn't happen. And
you gave up.
I gave up, and one day I just woke up. I was like, no, I don't like my job. It doesn't make me happy. The only thing that makes me happy is playing the violin, playing hip hop, listening to music, partying. That's what I like. I want to make my life to make a living. Sorry.
No, I get you. It's all right.
Make a living of it because that's the only thing that makes me really happy. But it was a dream and it happened.
I love her accent, bro. Like I can't even really concentrate. Like, I don't know if anybody else is enamored with her accent, but me. But god damn. What are some of the problems or issues with a violinist? Because you know rappers feel like, oh, people don't give them the certain shot if they don't hit a certain mark, or if they don't have lyrics, people don't respect them. What's some of the problems that are in like the violinist world?
Yeah, that's you said it. So it's different because not only as a violinist but as a musician, we're always in the background. We always, even when we get bookings, sometimes the artists call us to play to make arrangements. To play strings, and that's cool. But we can also be on the, I don't know how to say it, in the front.
Yeah.
We can also do that because we also have a personality, and even if we don't sing, there is no lyrics in the music. I see that when I started, I was surprised because my very first show 5 years ago, I saw everybody was having fun and singing and dancing and partying. So that's it's different, and I really love that. So there is more and more musicians now. I see it on social media, more and more musicians like being not in the background, but in the front.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel happy because there's
a chance for you. Yeah.
Yes, and we studied music for years, and we are practicing, we're working hard, and yeah, we also...
I wish you would have brought your violin.
Yeah.
I would have loved to listen to you play the violin and see what kind of vibe you got, because I think it's a different style of music that hip hop's not used to, and I think there's a lane there for you.
I just released my new single, Dreams.
Really?
Dreams.
Does it have any words to it, or is it just the violin?
Just the violin and a beat, and I worked with a French Caribbean guy whose name is Babs Wayne. He's a producer, and we worked on it last year when I was in France, struggling to come in the country.
Stop it! You were working hard. It's not struggling. It's grinding on the grand.
No, I wrote that song just because I felt inspired by the situation.
What are some of the things that inspire you?
Oh, a lot. The islands first.
Okay.
My island, sorry.
Which is your island?
Réunion Island.
Okay, gotcha.
And everything that makes me happy inspires me. I just want to play music. I want to make music to make people happy, to make people in the good mood, to spread positive vibes. And yeah, this is what inspires me.
Who are some of the artists you'd like to work with in the future?
Wow, a lot.
Name a couple.
Oh, yeah. I had the opportunity and the chance. I was lucky to work with Pharrel Williams.
Pharrel?
Violin show, yeah.
Really?
And yes, and he's amazing. He's a genius. And
That's what they say.
yeah, he's amazing. He's very nice. And yeah, I would love to work with him again. But also, I don't. There's a lot of artists.
Name three. Name three.
Okay. Drake.
Everybody wants to work with Drake. Okay, next.
I love his vibe. I love the kind of music he's doing. Rihanna. I heard she's working on the reggae album, so
I can see you and Rihanna together. That'd be nice.
Okay, yeah.
Musically.
I think she needs me on the track. Who else? A different artist. It's I love Sizzla Kalonji.
Sizzla.
Yes, I love him. And if one day I have this opportunity to be on stage with him, I would be so happy.
Well, for people that don't know, Sizzla is a reggae artist. Yeah. I know Sizzla. Now I think that would work as well too. Look into that camera. Fats, come closer. Look into that camera. Tell the people why they should follow you and why they should want to work with you. Let them know the Instagram and all that good stuff.
Wow, so I don't know where to start. So
you better figure it out.
Yes. So my social media, I'm Mapy on my social media, Mapy, Mapy. On Instagram @IamMapy. So follow me. I'm a hip hop, soca, Afrobeat artist. I'm different. I come from France and I have a different culture, a different background, and I really want to play the music for the culture. I think that's my mission. So I'm open to every collaboration as long as we bring the culture
forward. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate you for wanting to move the culture forward, and we'll be on the lookout for Miss Mapy and the hip hop violinist. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you. So
Appreciate
much.
you. It's the sit down.